Welcome to Echoes of the Past, where the shadows of history come alive. Today, we delve into one of the most infamous cases in true crime history, the Jack the Ripper murders, a dark legacy. Join me as we explore the gruesome details, the investigation, and the enduring mystery that continues to haunt us to this day. Are you ready? Let us dig it in all together. London, 1888. The fog rolls in off the Thames, shrouding the city's East End in a damp, impenetrable mist. The streets are narrow and winding, lined with gas lamps that cast flickering shadows on the pavement. Horse-drawn carriages rattle down the cobblestone roads, while vendors hawk their wares in a cacophony of sounds. Amidst this backdrop, a sense of unease settles over the residents of Whitechapel. The residents of Whitechapel whispered among themselves about the strange occurrences in the neighborhood. Some spoke of a tall, thin man with a sinister grin, while others described a figure in a long, black coat with a top hat. The rumors spread like wildfire, and soon, the entire city was abuzz with speculation. One description stood out among the rest: a man with a pale face, sunken eyes, and a menacing stare. Some claimed to have seen him lurking in the shadows, his eyes fixed on the women of the night. Others spoke of his eerie silence, as if he moved without making a sound. The killer's modus operandi was equally unsettling. He targeted prostitutes, slitting their throats and mutilating their bodies in a gruesome manner. The police were baffled, unable to catch the killer or determine his motive. As the bodies continued to pile up, the people of Whitechapel lived in fear. They locked their doors, barred their windows, and whispered prayers for safety. But the killer seemed to be always one step ahead, striking without warning and disappearing into the fog. The legend of Jack the Ripper was born, and with it, a sense of dread that would haunt the city for generations to come. Who was this monster, and what drove him to commit such atrocities? The answers, much like the killer himself, remain shrouded in mystery. Meet some of the victims who encountered horrific and gruesome death, caused by the serial killer. 1. Mary Ann Nichols, a 36-year-old prostitute. Mary Ann's life has been marked by hardship and desperation. She's been in and out of workhouses and has turned to prostitution to survive. On the night of August 31st, she's out on the streets, searching for clients. Her body is found on Bucks Row, her throat cut in a brutal and precise manner. 2. Annie Chapman, a 47-year-old prostitute. Annie's life has been plagued by poverty and addiction. She's been struggling to make ends meet, and her health is beginning to decline. On September 8th, she's found dead on Hanbury Street, her body mutilated in a horrific manner. 3. Liz Stride, a 44-year-old prostitute. Liz has been living on the streets for years. She's known to be fiercely independent and has a strong will to survive. On September 30th, she's found dead on Burner Street, her throat cut in a swift and deadly motion. 4. Catherine Eddowes, a 46-year-old prostitute. Catherine's life has been marked by poverty and hardship. She's been in and out of workhouses and has struggled with addiction. On September 30th, she's found dead on Mitre Square, her body mutilated in a gruesome manner. Detective Inspector Frederick Abeline is tasked with leading the investigation into the murders. A seasoned detective with a keen mind and a sharp instinct, Abeline is determined to catch the killer. He's aided by a team of detectives and constables, who work tirelessly to gather evidence and interview witnesses. As the investigation unfolds, the police encounter a maze of dead ends and false leads. The killer seems to be always one step ahead, leaving behind few clues and no clear motive. Despite the challenges, Abeline remains resolute, driven by a determination to bring the killer to justice. While rumors spread swiftly like a wildfire, police department and detectives didn't stop finding the serial killer. Here are 3 of the suspects that they believed as motivation to such heinous crime. 1. Aaron Kosminski, a barber and one of the primary suspects. Aaron has a history of mental illness and has been known to exhibit erratic behavior. Some believe he may have been driven by a twisted desire to punish prostitutes, while others think he may have been motivated by a deeper psychological issue. 2. Michael Ostrog, a doctor who used multiple aliases and was known to have a violent temper. Michael Ostrog is a suspect with a questionable past. Some believe he may have used his medical knowledge to carry out the murders, while others think he may have been driven by a desire for notoriety. 3. Francis Tumblety, an American quack doctor who was arrested and later released. Francis Tumblety is a suspect with a dubious reputation. Some believe he may have been motivated by a twisted fascination with the female reproductive system, while others think he may have been driven by a desire to gain attention. The Jack the Ripper murders remain one of the most infamous unsolved serial killer cases in history. The true identity of the killer remains a mystery, with numerous theories and suspects emerging over the years. Despite the passage of time, the case continues to fascinate and haunt us, raising questions about the nature of evil and the darkness that lurks within human hearts. The Ripper murders had a profound impact on London's East End, highlighting the poverty, crime, and social issues of the time. The case led to significant changes in policing and forensic science, as authorities sought to improve their response to serial crimes. The murders also sparked a wave of fear and outrage, as the public demanded justice for the victims and their families. Who was the killer? What motivated the murders? And what can we learn from this dark chapter in history? These questions continue to haunt us, as we seek to understand the complexities of human nature and the darkness that can drive individuals to commit horrific crimes. Thanks for watching. If you found this video intriguing, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Echoes of the Past for more chilling tales from history. Share this video with fellow true crime enthusiasts and let's unravel the mysteries of the past together.